everyone. It has been a long week. I am glad I'm almost to the weekend. I'm going to start off today's little episode with the beer I'm drinking. I'm a big Kahuna brewing company. If you're not familiar with them, they're based out of Hawaii. And I'm drinking Big Wave Golden Ale, which it's the first time I've actually ever had this beer. And I have to say, it is absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried any of the Kahunas, you should be able to find them. I find them in my grocery store. But for an ale, it's delicious. You really can't beat it. So let's talk a little bit about the yard. I don't have a real long episode today, but I'll get caught up. So of course, it's Thursday. It's my first cut of the week, and then again I cut on Sundays. So today again cut it 2 inches across the yard. Did some edging today, both with the weed eater and then also with the actual edger on the front. Got some videos of that. The Bermuda is actively growing now, so I'm going to be edging a little bit more often along the sidewalks. Oh, by the way, look at that hat. My wife picked this hat out. I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but that is a good wife when she picks out a hat like that. So she understands my hobbies and my true loves, her beer and the grass. So anyway, so cut the grass. It's doing good. We've been low 90s, upper 80s. Summer basically just came full on. We really didn't get much of a spring. We haven't had much rain. Really don't have any rain in the forecast, so fired up the sprinkling system, so we're irrigating. So a couple things to note today. So I'll give you a quick plug update from the Pro Plugger that we did last week. The plugs took, they're looking good. Here's a quick snapshot of those plugs and how they look back there. I also did a little bit of work with RGS, the N-EXT products out front. I finally got around to putting down Air8. I'm sorry for the wind, guys. It's been windy every single day, so hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, we put down Air8 and RGS on the front. I really loaded up my parking. I've had those areas that just are not waking up and coming in. And then I did the whole front. The side of the house, I just put down RGS and Humic along with that in the back. So one thing I did, if you guys read Lawn Care Nuts' email this week, he actually stated to use Humic in your bare spots and then apply some RGS around the outside of those bare spots. So I went heavy on Humic and RGS. I did it in one mixture. I also have some nut sedge popping up, so I mixed that in with my blend. And then in the spots that were bare, I went real heavy with the N-EXT products, just to ensure that I had good coverage on them, and hopefully it'll promote some growth and fill in. You know, the one bad spot that didn't come back last year actually is looking pretty good. As you can see, the Bermuda is filling in. It's green, it's healthy. I'm hoping that we don't get too hot, and I'll have some luck maybe getting it to fill in that whole area. Just because, you know, I don't really want to have to go by or even use a plugger in that area. I think it's kind of a good experiment to have that large section and just let it go and then kind of document what happens. And one thing I'm really happy with is the full area. Like I said last week, you can tell from the pictures, it's really nice and dark. I think I need to sharpen my blades again. I think probably because I'm going so often. I am noticing a little bit of tearing, so I'll sharpen my blades, but I am bagging. I'm trying to kind of get an idea of just how dark we can get the Bermuda, and it looks gorgeous right now. So if I throw a little iron in my next batch of fertilizer, I might even be able to take it a shade darker, which would be pretty cool. So anyway, that's the gist of the update this week. Like I said, you know, the pool area is looking good. One thing in the pool area, working on the deck. If you want a quick deck update, I had a Rust-Oleum deck restore on it. Terrible product. It lasted about 3 years. I've just about removed all of it. I started sanding with a belt sander. I'm about almost halfway through the first sanding, and then we'll be doing another light sanding and then staining it. So stay away from that Rust-Oleum deck restore. Terrible product. I can't warn you enough on it. I did have one incident today. So I was trying some of the new technology with the drone and flew my drone into the tree. So I'll let you get a laugh out of the drone tumbling down the tree. Luckily it hit nothing but branches and didn't damage any of the blades. Unharmed, other than it was a little bit green from tearing up the leaves. So one disaster avoided, since those things are not cheap, and that's the Phantom 4 that I'm flying for my drone. Anyway, here's a quick peek at my lawnmower and my weed eater. I'll get you guys updated on my my blower and my edger next week. I had already put them up before I got some shots of them. But that's a little bit of my equipment. I do have a riding lawnmower that I'll pull out one of these days and show you. I just don't use it that often since I've filled a lot of my yard in with sheds and beds and everything else. Anyway, that's my update. I don't know that I'll do anything on Sunday unless I have something big happen. Other than that, it's Thursday night. I'm drinking a beer. The lawn work is done. I'm going to go turn the hose on and water in some of those N-EXT products. So to you guys, happy Thursday, cheers, and have a great weekend.